is the...
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before, about whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
You... what?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Hefric 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrecht 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Xion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Xion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrek 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end turns the tables. It's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Hilganquil's civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renins inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Shield from calamity. In a bind.
Leave the enemy's art to me!
No, right here!
I don't know what I did.
Perhaps...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Down on the ground! Burn! Eagle Ray! Back in blade! Down on the ground!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
I'll face you!
On guard!
We turned the tables up!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov!
Benediction light. You require a hand.
Soaring light spear! Dragon form! Vacuum blade!
Resonate with the earth!
Vacuum blade!
Can't get out of sync!
Hurricane strike! Blizzard blow! Vacuum blade!
No chance to break this
Eternal devastation!
Look shot!
Crush! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hurricane
In an instant! Impact Frost! We work well together.
like a finely timed waltz.
Soaring light spear! Burn in hell!
Thanks, Gia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I can carve through walls!
Do it! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Let the light sing.
Hurricane
Horizon!
There!
Lightning strike!
Vacuum blade!
Hurricane strike!
Scream.
Incineration wave!
Rending you apart!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. Oh, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danan, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here I go. Soaring light spear. Rising phoenix.
Shield reflexes will not serve you well here.
You escape.
Here I go.
Prepare to be sealed, though fleet of foot. Actually, found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Back into the fray!
Hurricane thrust.
Light.
Ready and clear.
Thank you for the healing, Jacqueline.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right. No one's dying on our watch.
Everlasting sonic thrust.
Now or never.
Pierce through. Begin. Sonic thrust. Pierce through.
Faith and blood.
Sonic thrust.
Bloody on your knees.
Hurricane thrust. Eat dirt. Void blast. Tear.
Burning!
Going in. Here I come.
Here's evil! Hurricane
You're mine. Dragon form. There.
Hurricane
Okay, here I go. No further. It's over.
Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Resonate with the earth!
It's on.
Switch
I'm not done. Vacuum blade.
Bloody howling!
Incineration wave.
On your
Ignite.
Hurricane
Here I come. Vacuum blade. Incineration dueling in an instant. Impact block.
I'm practically unstoppable.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Come and face me.
This one's mine!
Escape.
Your wings won't save you from me.
Spear.
Lunar corruption!
Going in.
Gemini hurricane thrust!
Got fire.
I got it!
Escape.
Let a marksman handle it!
You're finished. All yours. Dragon form. Hurricane thrust. Soaring light spear.
Searing flame! Hurricane thrust! Water! Here I come!
You're strike.
Can you take it?
Hurricane thrust.
Elusive
deity. Soaring light spear. Take this.
Dance on the wind! Can't get out of this!
Thrust. Soaring light spear. Hurricane thrust.
Inferno
The tide of battle. Are they calling reinforcements? Thin them out. Don't get surrounded with the stalagmite. On your
Vacuum blade!
air pressure.
Dragon swarm!
Stalagmite. On your
Make it ready! Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Searing gale!
rotating pile driver.
Here I come! Tear!
Heal. I'm in your death, Dory. Then tonight's meal is on you. You got it.
Only getting started!
Rotating pile driver.
Power of water! Lightning! I'm all stopped up! Hurricane fire!
Negative
Tornado!
I'm not done!
Bathed in blood. Rending you apart.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go! Reinforcements!
More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down!
Burn!
Piercing
Vacuum blade!
Law, get toasty!
Burn strike! More?
Can you take it?
Elusive Light spear! Void blast! Hurricane thrust! You're finished! Soaring light spear!
Going in!
Rising falcon!
Hurricane
Dragon swarm!
Never miss! Let the lightning handle this!
In a bind?
Lightning!
Eternal devastation!
Make it rain! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Excited!
Not a
Go!
chance!
I'm only getting started! This one's mine! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! It's on! Soaring light spear!
Heal my weary companion.
Vacuum blade!
Going in!
Free from regret.
Crush! Vacuum blade!
Reinforcements?
Dragon swarm!
Going in!
Dazzle! Hurricane thrust!
Ready to go!
Bloody howling.
Radiant pierce assault!
Hurricane thrust! Soaring light spear!
Lightning strike!
Rending you a bloody
Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me
Take
help!
this!
This
Tear!
one's mine!
Hurricane thrust!
Lightning meteor!
Hurricane thrust!
Inferno
I'm
thrust!
not done!
By the power of water!
bloody
Tear!
Can't get out of bed.
Void blast!
Without a trace!
Denied!
You're mine!
Hurricane strike!
There!
This one's explosion!
Hurricane thrust!
Burning
Tear!
meteor!
Hurricane thrust! I'm not done! Crush!
That'll bring you down!
Impressive. I didn't even get to have my turn.
History abounds with tales of Lord's daring exploits.
Maybe you'll share some with me.
Tear! Void blast!
Hurricane strike!
Be still! Soaring light! My turn! More? Blue escape! Rising falcon! Soaring light spear! Strike!
Pierce!
Here I come!
Out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Ignite!
Annihilation! By the power of flame! I'm ready!
Strike! Void blast!
Hurricane
Take
strike!
this! Strike!
Explosion! Where are you going?
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts
This
take
one's
over.
mine.
How fascinating.
Lightning thrust! Hurricane thrust! Rising falcon!
Take this! On your knees.
Rising Snow!
Inferno thrust! That'll bring you down!
Be still!
Going
Hurricane
in!
thrust!
Lunar collection!
Soaring light spear!
Huh.
Rising phoenix!
Will this help? Ground and far enough! Healing circle!
Okay, here I
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Do it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
More?
This one's mine!
How do you like being pounded into shape? I owe you one for
Eternal
that.
devastation!
The sky is mine!
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade!
More? Here I come!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare to Malika!
Hear me! Flame and fury!
This one's
Rising
mine.
Wyvern!
Water!
Soaring
Healing
Lightning!
meteor!
Hurricane thrust! Rising Wyvern! Soaring light spear! You're mine! No escape! Not today! Vacuum blade!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons looking? Best not to give
You're
me any
mine!
idea.
This one's mine!
Nothing gets caught me!
Dragon swarm!
Ground and pound!
There!
Far enough!
Air pressure! Vacuum blade!
Going in!
No!
Here's
You're
the
mine! Soaring light spear! Eagle ray! Flash! Tear! Hurricane thrust!
water. Hear my
Yes!
call.
Soaring light spear!
Everlasting darkness.
Rising phoenix!
Negative gate.
Vacuum blade! Here I come!
I never miss. Let me show you what my heart
Turtle
can do.
devastation!
Rise and shine.
Air pressure.
Vacuum blade! There!
Lightning strike. Lunar corruption.
Here I come! Eat
Make
this!
it rain.
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. Glacial spear.
No, you can't.
Pierce evil.
Hurricane thrust! Lunar rondo! Here I come!
Make it rain.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I can feel my precision improving.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zeugles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
We're in for a long slog with this
In
one.
a bind? No escape!
Radiant look here.
Vacuum blade!
Can you take it?
Rising
Here.
light!
These ones can run rings around us.
Shield from calamity.
Void flash! Barrier!
Ready to go. Denied.
Rising wyvern! You're mine!
Red.
Soaring light spear!
Here's evil.
Stardust!
Freeze lancer.
Too fast!
Now you see what I can do.
Vacuum blade!
Inferno
I'll take you all on!
Steering flame.
Vacuum blade!
Inferno crossing. On guard.
Rising wyvern!
Resonate with the
Not done!
earth.
Burn in hell!
I'm ready. Blow them away.
Not here!
Come over. Here. Let me help.
Rising wyvern!
Here's
Soaring
evil.
light spear!
Make it rain. Freeze land frozen. Hammer.
Not a chance! No escape! Rising wyvern!
Mine.
I'm not done! Void flash! Hurricane thrust! I'm not done! You're
Where are
finished!
you going?
Soaring light spear!
Resonate with the earth.
You're mine! Eternal devastation! Burn!
I can't kill you forever.
Rending you apart.
Make it rain. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
I feel... sprightlier than before.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Void flash! Okay, here I go!
Going in.
In a bind.
Hurricane thrust!
Stay on the ground.
Lunar rondo!
Hear my call.
Shield from calamity. Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Soaring light spear!
Finish without a trace.
I'm not done! Crush! You're finished!
Look sharp. It's denied.
You're mine.
Glacial spear. Here's the hurricane thrust.
Eternal devastation! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Water, hear my call!
Going in!
There! Glacial Spear, here's the evil!
Escape! Rending you apart!
Great Lancer! This one's over!
Now you see what I can do!
Hear me, Flame of
Now
Fury!
remember,
Burning!
I'm ready!
Water, this one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
Make it rain! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here, Flame of Fury!
Rending you
Going in! Spear! Here's the evil!
Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ring! I'm ready!
Farewell! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Radiant Light!
Radiant
Rising
Light!
Falcon!
Force of regeneration!
I can't heal you forever!
Don't suffer in silence! I'm not done! Tear!
Nothing gets by me!
They smite with
Inferno!
blackened blade!
Thunder Touch!
Rising Falcon! Shattering the pieces! Attack blood! Rending you! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Looks like it could be worth something. Don't get careless.
You're mine! Don't tell me!
No there!
Break this
This
night!
one's mine!
Incineration Wave!
Here's a healing arm!
I'm not done!
Here's a
You picked the wrong fight! I shall ensure you survive this!
You're
You're mine!
Finish without a trace!
Bloody
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Rising Wyvern!
Yeah! And pummeling to me!
Tear!
By the power
Rising
of
Falcon!
flame!
You're finished! Flaming Thrust! Hurricane Thrust!
Look sharp! Explosion!
Here I come!
This one's
Guiding
mine!
Blade!
Laser Spear! Here's the Freeze Laser! Time to shine!
There! Elusive coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
By the
Not
power
a chance.
of flame! Ground and
Thrust!
pound!
Soaring Light Spear!
Charge!
There! This one's all mine! Internal devastation!
Far enough!
Ha! Ignite!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over! Soaring Light
Who said anything about letting off?
Internal devastation!
Water! Hear my call!
Rising Falcon! Seismic rupture! Escape! Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Laser!
How about this?
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
for a long slog with this one.
Here's evil.
Lionheart!
I let my guard down.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. That's not even fair.
Negative gate! I'll blind you into
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Benediction light.
Resuscitation.
Not done shield from
I'm only
calamity.
getting
Thank you for the healing, Zohan.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
right. No one is dying on our watch.
Soaring light spear! It's over!
First aid.
This debt shall
I
not
can't
be
heal you
Rising
forever.
Falcon!
Take this!
Strike!
Train harder. Finish without a touch.
Eternal devastation!
I can carve through armor!
Let me help.
Be still!
Hold the line.
Eternal devastation!
Allow me to help you.
Their arcs were interrupted.
Hurricane Thrust! Soaring blast! Take this!
Inferno
Passing! No escape!
Going in.
Rising Falcon! I'm not done! Lightning Thrust!
Piercing.
Soaring light spear!
further.
You have to hold on.
Annihilation. Crescent into the shadows.
Tear!
blade.
Ignite!
By the power of flame.
Take this! Soaring light
Glacial
spear!
spear.
I'm
Here's
not
evil.
done!
Far enough.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine.
I'm not done! Back to
Make it
blade!
rain.
Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Strike!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Searing flame. Reload.
Void blast! Soaring light spear! Hurricane
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
By the power of
Rising
flame.
Wyvern! Strike! You're mine!
Mega ray.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning strike.
Vacuum blade!
Hurricane strike. Radiant
Can't move.
spear. Don't give up. About this. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
Down. You're on.
In here. Lunar blast. Back into the fray. Not even dreams. So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Anything in armor is all mine.
I'm ready to go.
Burn in hell!
Kill.
Hurricane Thrust!
Steering
Strike!
Far enough.
Tear! No escape!
Inferno
Void
closing.
blast!
Look sharp.
Soaring light spear!
Inferno
Hurricane
closing.
Thrust!
Down on the ground.
That'll bring you down.
Dragon Swarm! Rising Wyvern!
Water.
Soaring
Hear my
light
call.
spear!
Down on the
Strike!
ground.
Spread.
Take this! Strike!
Here's the Dark Soul. Freeze Laser. Hurricane strike. Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Let us take to the fray.
Freeze Laser.
In a bind.
Inside me yearns to be let free!
Here's a healing arc. Hurricane.
Tear! Not today!
Begin.
Take this!
Discharge.
Eternal devastation!
Soaring blast.
Dragon Swarm!
Outstanding form.
Down on the ground.
Here I come!
Mega ray.
Take this.
By the power of water.
Down on the ground.
Take this!
By the power
No
of
dawn
flame.
shall break this
Finish
Take
with
this.
the strength.
Tornado
I'm not-
drive. I'll smash you.
There!
Explosion. I'm ready.
Crush!
Everlasting darkness. Negative gate. Take this.
Annihilation.
Tear!
Back into
Take
the
this!
fray.
Hurricane Thrust!
Sloppy.
You'll pay for that!
Burning strike. Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Tear!
Freeze laser.
Captivity.
There! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This one's mine.
No! Can't end here!
Resonate with the earth.
No way.
Stalagmite.
Back!
On your knees. Air pressure.
Mega ray.
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
I'm not done!
Shattering to pieces.
I'm ready! Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case. The design of this equipment is real. Interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
This one's tough! Here I come! Time to cross blade! You picked the wrong one! Come on, take this!
Armor won't save you!
No escape! Eternal devastation! Rising Wyvern! Lightning thrust! Slide!
Now I'm real mad!
Hurricane thrust! Hurricane thrust!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon! Let's tear him up! What's this? Far enough!
Dragon form!
So much for sitting this fight out. That wouldn't be a complaint. Nope, that is silly.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Tear! Slice!
Radiant light!
Force blast!
Lost my focus.
I'm out of ammo!
Easter!
Talon hurricane!
Heal force!
Take this!
Healing
That'll
fire!
bring you down.
Just getting started!
Death blossom!
I'm all stuffed up!
Armor won't save you.
I'm not done!
Searing flame!
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Hurricane
I'll
thrust!
finish you here and now.
Slice!
By the power
Here I
of
come!
Sleep now!
Blow away.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Tear! I'm on it! Slice! Force blast!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
First strike! Vacuum blade! There!
Lunar Blast!
Freaking justice. No, I won't give in.
Get toasty!
Bird strike. Those bombs of yours are amazing.
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helghan. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
Got a really bad feeling about this.
Hurricane thrust! All mine! Voice blast!
Freeze Lancer!
Vacuum blade!
Magic is they're surrounding us!
You're back! Driving
Hold
me
on to
mad!
your arms! Here it comes!
There!
Fine,
Right to there!
Look at me, just get still.
Rising Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Anything in armor is all
Not in your dreams.
You escape!
Into the shadows.
Here I come!
armor won't save you.
By the power of flame.
You're mine.
Without a trace. Friend. Blah, blah, blah. That's it. Freeze Lancer. This one's mine. You get the gist.
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear.
Flame.
Here's evil. Freeze Lancer.
Take this! I'm not... This one's all
Here I
mine!
go. It's over.
There!
By the power of
Eat
water.
dirt!
Oh, blah.
Not a chance!
Here you flame. Where that came from? Glacial Spear. Here's evil. You get the gist. Friend. This one's mine. You get the gist. Divine Savior.
Denied.
Without a trace.
On guard. Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Sadistic descent.
You get the gist. Without a trace.
On guard. This one's mine.
Explosion. Blah, blah,
Beast
blah.
assault.
This one's all
I
mine!
can do this all day.
Sadistic descent.
In here.
Glacial fire.
I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray. Magic is in. Cyclone. Lightning. One more time.
On guard.
Air thrust. Chain between heaven and earth. Get toasty.
Burn strike!
Right. Next one.
On guard.
Already on!
Illuminate the magic is
On
in.
guard.
Holy land.
Water.
Hear my call. Heaven and earth.
This one's mine.
A wailing dance in here.
Glacial fire. Inferno crossing.
Freeze Lancer.
Glacial fire.
Cross flame.
Maximum burn.
All day.
First strike!
Take this.
I never miss.
Inferno crossing.
I'll smash you!
Watson's weak.
Glacial
We
fire.
natural it. All right. It's showtime. Lunar corruption. Field.
This one's mine. Inferno crossing.
Magic is in. By the power of flame. Vanish without a confiscated. Explosion.
Glacial
Thunder
fire.
field. Burning strike. Spread.
I won't be able to heal you for much longer.
Maybe we should head back? I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Swallow dead! Void flash!
Spread.
Rising! Come and face me!
Burning
Vacuum blade! Eat dirt!
Glacial speed now.
All finished! Dragon Swarm!
Too much
Take
to
this!
handle.
I'm not done!
Far enough.
Finish without a
Back.
blah blah blah. That's it.
There!
Dragon
Swarm!
It looks like you got this all covered.
Blade!
Sleep now.
I could do without you. Hey!
Over the stockpile.
Hurricane
Do it.
Thrust! I'll burn it all! Ah! Flaming pillar! Fire!
I was
My
primed
turn.
and ready.
Ruin
Now you
face!
see what I can do.
I'm not done!
Dragon
Swarm!
Do it. That's all.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm even stronger than before.
Man, I'm famished.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
Looks like... some solid equipment. will be a delicious piece of cake.
Frickin' does it!
Holy Land with my fallen storm. Rise and shine. Came between heaven and earth.
I felt fine not too long ago. Hurricane thrust!
Mega Ray, get on in there with the
First strike!
Up now,
Soaring light spear! Void flash!
Watch this! Without a trace!
Rising falcon! Hurricane thrust!
You see what happened there as you crossed me.
Get on ready together!
Talon hurricane! Tear! Ignite! Burn! You're mine!
Tempest
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
There!
I'll crush you!
Vacuum blade!
Magic
Vacuum blade!
Freeze
Dragon floor!
Here's evil!
Eat this!
Hurricane thrust!
Watch it!
Soaring light spear! Rising falcon! Tear!
Whirlwind
Void
snap!
flash! Here I come!
Watch
Get!
this!
Tear! Hurricane thrust!
Where are you going? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm on it! Tear!
Inferno punch!
Hurricane thrust!
Lunar blast!
Crush!
Now I'm in the zone!
Claw, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Glacial spear, pierce evil! A
Ignite! Tear!
Radiant look!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I go!
Denied!
Annihilation!
Glacial fire!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
No further!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Glacial fire!
Dance in the wind!
I've taken too many hits!
Magic is there!
Glacial! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Radiant flame! By the power of flame!
Going in!
Finish without a flavor! Coming through!
Inferno pulsing!
You don't mind if I do!
That'll bring you down!
Burn in hell!
Going in!
Now!
Shield!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
This won't be easy.
There!
A whirling... Don't be such a pessimist.
Here I come! Vacuum blade!
you!
These things really get on my nerves.
Hurricane! Now we're not
Flying free!
Came between heaven and earth.
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than
Soaring
done.
light spear!
You get the gist.
Denied!
Air thrust. A chain of
No
heaven and
further!
earth. You get the gist.
Eat dirt!
Seal.
Now I'm in the... I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take this! I'm
Now. Astral
Say no more.
Got it.
Well done!
You're mine! Blue escape! Void blast! Hurricane thrust!
Prepare to be sealed. Bullseye, Seal!
Get out of my sideline or you'll get less talking and more doing. You get
No
the gist.
further.
Now!
You're mine!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Monster! Coming through!
Super swallow dance!
Do it!
Storm!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full of surprises yourself.
Don't get careless.
Hurricane thrust!
Don't tell me!
Here I come! Blue escape!
Carve through pure to be let free!
Freeze laser!
Ignite!
All finished duty now!
There!
Eagle assault!
Vacuum blade!
It's time!
Whirling struggle!
Inferno
Winds of
blast!
heaven! First force!
Rising Viper! Soaring light spear!
Amazing.
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
I'm going
In a
to need
bind?
to use all the power of my
Escape!
healing arts to accomplish
Tear!
it.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'll finish you here and now! Talon hurricane!
Eternal Tempest!
Here's the evil!
You picked the wrong fight! Now it's the let loose!
Freeze lancer!
Vacuum blade!
Lightning orb! Magic is in!
Take this!
Outstanding form! Between heaven and earth!
Try this!
Dance! Rip and tear!
Explosive ring!
Here's a healing orb!
Assault!
I'll be ready first!
Armor won't save you!
Radiant flood!
I'm
Here!
not done!
Ready! Radiant flood!
Eternal devastation!
Let's go!
I'm not done!
Don't mind if I do!
Vacuum blade!
Frickin' doesn't!
Huh. Here's a blah blah blah!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Air
Vacuum blade!
A chain between heaven and earth! Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Sleep now! Freeze lancer! Get on in there with me, everyone!
Pierce through!
Far enough!
Sonic thrust!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing orb!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Take this!
Let's get
blade!
Reload!
Super swallow dance!
Sleep now! One more!
Hurricane!
All mine!
Reload!
There!
Tempest swirl! Where are you going?
Try harder! Not a chance!
Select now! Frozen!
Hammer! Step back! This one's all law! Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Blue escape! Crush!
Gemini offload!
Vacuum
Tectonic
Frickin' does it!
Magic is amped!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
I can see this all day!
Come one, come all! Strut!
Chinese super seal!
There!
Seal!
Try harder!
Leave the charges to me!
Incineration wave!
Lunar corruption!
You picked the wrong fight!
Now,
Here we come! Strut!
I'll smash you!
Here's a healing heart!
Amazing.
Come to an end.
Hurricane thrust! Strut!
You get the
Try hard! My turn! You're mine! I'm not done!
Where are you going?
Here!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Light at now!
Run well! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Let's do it! Let's go! Calaglia home!
Come again?
You don't know it? It was all the rage back in Calaglia.
I wonder if Cislodia's got one.
Cislodia, huh?
I will hit you.
Then it...
We can hear you.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Way.
Tear! Force blast! Strike! Hurricane thrust! Watch
I can't hold on much longer! I think I'll pass on the handstand!
Watch this! Soaring light spear!
Water! Here's my call!
You escape!
Take this! Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Smash you!
Freeze laser!
Eternal devastation!
Power up on magic!
Dazzle!
Radiant
Tear! The flame inside me! Yours! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire! Hurricane thrust! I'm on it! Tear!
A wailing
Soaring light spear!
now!
Ignite!
Now I'm in trouble.
Let's get your business away! Here's the evil! Freeze laser! Alright! It's showtime!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll be the wrong!
Strike!
I'm just... Oh, now
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Now all good
No
things.
escape!
I can carve through armor.
Stay away from my friends! There!
Radiant
Rising Wyvern! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
strike! Water!
Here I burn! Hurricane thrust!
Glacial speed! This one's mine!
Soaring light spear! Rising Wyvern!
Hear my call!
Vacuum blaze!
Talon hurricane!
Dragon!
Far enough!
Glacial speed!
Let's tear it up!
I'm nearly done for.
I'm only getting
Take
started! Mega Ray!
Try harder! My turn!
By the power of water!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Demon Lash! Do
Come
it!
on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
This one's tough! Look at me!
Okay.
Eat this!
I owe you, Keon.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Now I'm in the groove! Hurricane thrust! Voice blast! Yeah, escape! Lunar Rondo! It's over! Stardust! Hurricane thrust! Now I'm in the groove!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this
Don't mind
battle.
if I do.
I'm right beside you.
Dragon Form!
Prepare to be sealed.
Do it! It's on!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
My turn! You see what happened there as you crossed me?
There!
Shouldn't have done that!
Vacuum blade! I'll take you all on!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Take that!
Here!
Vacuum blade! Burn!
I'm like bait to them!
Sonic blast!
the shadow!
Here I come! We got fire!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Leave the ensnaring.
All yours!
Vacuum pieces! Attack time!
Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight!
Dragon Form!
I'll finish you here and now!
More for the stockpile!
Take this! Lost my propane!
Now, Law, get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
Dragon Form!
One more time! What my heart can do!
Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Not in your dreams! I'm ready to
Vacuum blade!
Dragon Form!
I never miss!
Light Astral
What's this?
Eat this!
It was nice while it lasted.
Dragon Form!
Take this!
Power of water! I'm saving this one!
Eternal devastation!
Lunar Blast!
There!
Lunar Blast!
Eat this!
One hitter!
Eternal...
Nothing gets by me!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue. I'm on it! Far enough! That's enough!
Now! Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Take this!
Naturally!
My turn!
Now in the groove! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There's always room for improvement.
Go no further!
Hurricane Thrust! Void Blast! Tear!
Holy Land!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark!
Strike!
Hurricane! Careful! Catch the
Vacuum Blade! You picked the wrong fight!
In here! Lightning!
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
Burning!
I'm just getting started!
Dragon
Hold on
Form!
to your art!
Here I go! Standing form.
Shattering
Pieces!
Glacial spear.
Here's the evil!
I can carve through armor!
It's over!
Freeze Lancer!
Where are you going?
Hurricane Thrust!
I'm going to need to use all the
one's
power
all
of my
mine.
healing arts to
Here.
accomplish this.
Hurricane Thrust! Time to let it rip! And more than enough for now!
You get the
Vacuum Blade! Eternal devastation! Prepare to be sealed! Tear! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Hurricane Thrust!
In here!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Not today! Take this!
Lightning
no
Form!
way! Hurricane Thrust!
It's showtime! Thunder
Dragon Form! What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this! Here I come!
Denorin!
Strike!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Vacuum blade!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon hurricane! Oh, now you're talking!
Not today!
So, good time to run? I never miss!
Here I come!
Now!
Crush! Reverse!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I... Expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Bad feeling about this.
I have no limits! Dragon Form! Dance!
Light astral energy! Raging passion!
Tear!
Radiant Raging storm!
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire! Hurricane thrust!
Take this!
Take this! Hurricane thrust!
Shattering pieces! Now you see what I can watch this!
Vacuum blade! Rising water!
Risen cannon! Now!
Soaring
See what
lightning!
happened there as you crossed you! Shouldn't have done that!
Hurricane thrust!
Magic is in!
Not today! Hurricane
Can't hold on much longer!
Searing gem!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Talon storm!
Lunar corruption! There you go! Double
Hurricane
up!
thrust! Talon
Lightning!
tear! Hurricane thrust! Searing gem!
Annihilation! Rise and rend! A chain between heaven and earth. Don't mind if I do.
You're mine! Tear!
First aid!
Soaring light spear!
Steel sword!
Rising phoenix!
Here's another.
These fists have got your name on them!
Hurricane thrust!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
You're mine!
I never miss.
You're let free!
Swallow dead!
Here, let me help.
I'll finish you here now!
Wind astral energy.
No further!
I'm all stocked up. Magna ray.
I'll face you!
Captivity. It looks like you got this in
I
cover.
thought you was nice while it lasted. Everlasting darkness! Negative gate! Swallow dead! No dawn shall break this night. You see what happened there as you crossed me? Begin to done that. Come on! Captivity!
Do it! More for the stop.
Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
This looks nice and tough.